Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Valagar Aloevain. Alright, so for this video here, we're going to get back to the final parts of our Tangleroot quest chain. So again, we're just in the tavern here, the One-Eared Bugbear Ale, which you can access through House P. It's kind of behind the big chapter house. There's an individual named Rensel of Vendikar. You can talk to him in port right here. Because we've already done part of the chain there, we can talk again to Ermic Qual, and we can have be teleported right to the quest area. So from here, we just need to talk to Chief Ungriz if we hadn't done so already, and then proceed into the quest area. Now, just like the others, it is the same entrance as before. So if you watch the previous videos, it will show you where all the trap locations are. I won't actually be going for the traps in this video, just because they are out of the way, and this part here is meant to be a very short one. So we don't have to go through these traps, they are skippable, and with the length of this quest here, it is super short. So if you do want to know those the locations, I definitely recommend watching those other videos, as I did go through them and get them a few times. Alright, so right off the hop, I do head right. Again, this is to get those collectibles. Because I like my collectibles. I do a lot of crafting. My crafting level is almost actually capped. If you go over here, 398. So I am fairly high there. Alright, so from here, all we need to do is proceed further in. We can go down these side paths and grab the breakables if we want. Again, this one's meant to be done quick, so I don't generally do that here. Down these side paths, normally it would have a lever to open the door. That's for part 1 and 2. However, every other part proceeding or after that, they don't have the door there is always open. Alright, so again, we don't actually have to go down those side paths there, even though the doors, they are open, and even the rooms that have the traps should be open there at that point, but again, they're out of the way, not very, but you know, not needed to go down there in order to complete this quest. Alright, so from this room, again, to the right we have a locked door with a trap, or we can head left. Left is the direction that we need to go. Alright, so here's where we start running into these glass spiders. There are a few of them spread throughout the dungeon. They will be down the side paths, mostly in this room here. However, they're not a very large amount of experience, and they do have you running all around the place in order to get it. Like, as you see, 136 experience. So I do kill the few that are in the way. But ultimately, all you need to do is reach the door right there. So as you can see, you know, even with stopping to explain, it still only took 3.5 minutes. If you were to just bust in, run, not even worry about killing, because everything is open for you to get all the way here. One method a lot of people employ is they just invisible and they just run. So now for the actual quest part of it. Alright, from this part here, we enter. Our bridge is already down. So we don't have to drop that bridge again. Alright. So we're going to enter in here. And if you remember from the last time, we don't actually have our little friend in there this time. This time it is just filled with enemies. Though we do still have this side door that we can open up, as well as the trap on this side here, right before the stairs. From here, we do need to proceed down where we were going before, or where that that render was. Alright, so regardless of whether you chose to set him free in the previous parts, or if you just leaving him, he won't be here. So it's not like if you don't save him, he'll be there.
You hear hobgoblin voices chanting, echoing from far down the hallway.
Alright. So this part here, it actually has some rune wheels, and it's just a giant square. So each of the corners has a rune wheel. Now, right now, you don't quite know what to turn it to. You can obviously look in the wiki, though that is not needed. Because just coming up here very shortly, it does show us what all the symbols are meant to be set to. And that's right here at the door itself. So what I'll do is I'll clear down one side, and I'll just stop at the door. I'll look at the crest and mark them for myself. So for me, I used blue as the trident, so TRI. Green is the C. And again, it's however you choose to remember it. And then I just continued down the side that I hadn't cleared. Because again, we need to go this way anyway. So for us, it's red as the big F. Purple is the E, which is that one. And again, then I just continue all the way around back to the side that I had cleared to, you know, turn them to whatever part that they needed to be turned to. Once they're all in position, our door there opens up, allowing us to proceed into the end fight room.
Deep, sonorous voice echoes deep within this chamber. You have found the Thane of Zulkash, bloodletter. Zulkash died. Atop the terrace stands the split skull totem, shining like the fires of Fernia.
Alright, once he dies, he does drop a key, as well as a potion of water breathing.
Zulkash's notes speak of his attempts to control an elemental trapped in a water-filled cavern.
Alright, so as you pick that up there, it does mention a elemental cave, which we can go to, and I will go to just to show you where that is. As well as he drops a key. Now, this totem pole here is the last thing that we need to kill after killing the boss. Once we destroy that, just by attacking it here, the quest does complete. So as you see, only took us 4 minutes. Really not a lot of time. From here though, we do have the optional to kill the elemental. When the boss dies, he drops that key. That key is required in order to get in here. So you can't actually do this optional until the end of the quest. And as you can see, again, not a very large amount of experience. However, I do want to show you where it is if you are wanting to do that yourself. So when you pick up his grimoire, it does mention, as it says, he was trying to control it from an underwater cave. So the only place in this quest that does have that water is right near the beginning, where we're crossing that bridge. And what we need to do is just head to the east, and in here there is a door, which is what you use that
From
key to
beyond,
unlock.
you heard grinding stones and a shouting, furious voice.
So we got the XP for approaching the door, and as we go a little bit deeper in, we will also run into the elemental that he is trying to control. Just
The sounds echo in this cave like an enraged landslide.
so there they are here.
Elemental's depth
And there we go. So as you can see, we got 200 some for, or 179 for walking up to the door, and then 722 for actually killing them. So it's not too bad for the amount of time that you got to go get them. And then it does give you again a random loot chest. Alright, so that was these two parts here. Unfortunately, we still have a little bit more to go in this chain, but we'll be able to finish that up in our next video of Tangleroot there. So we're almost done. Again, once we're finished out there, all that we need to do is talk to Chief Ungriz, and he'll put you on to the next part, which you can immediately go. We're going to save that for the next video. Alright, well, guys, thank you so much for joining, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one, all.